as the Packers get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers now on first down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Miles Jack with a sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. 17. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
45-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers taking a shot for Samuel. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
One touchdown, about 70 yards. Let's go.
Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Jaguars 0.
That nigga said, "Are you dead ass?" I was like, "Shit, yeah." Fuck, I never turned them off. Yeah. He said, "Are you dead ass?" I said, "Yeah, nigga, shit. I don't turn them bitches on." Fuck, we didn't do that because I mean, in grid we didn't. I mean, not in grid, but in slaughter we never turned them on. Because it's just like a. Yep.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A first carry now for Thompson.
Shit.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Shotgun handoff to Thompson, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
2 yards. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And finding
Man, he really caught that.
And this is going to result in another
Good
first
catch.
down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They give it here to Thompson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. Now on 2nd and 13. Minshew and his guys are going to take over.
Let's go, Jair.
21-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well.
Oh, this nigga just getting... Bro, I haven't been sacked like this all season. This nigga just keep coming in the fucking backfield.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back.
Bro, this nigga's fucked. Dog, that nigga line is really fucking my line up.
Timmy Jernigan with a sack. And that is the
third
third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he locked up, shaking his head, frustrated right now.
One touchdown, 80 yards.
How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide?
70 more.
He likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
The tackle made by Chris.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
A pass there, complete to Westbrook.
Golly.
Well across midfield.
What the fuck is my defense in the middle? Man, keep killing that shit.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And from their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. This is caught inside
the animation.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
A gain of 29.
The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
God damn it.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, Jaguars nothing.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Hand off to Thompson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Minshew sets to throw. He's got it. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Complete.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get get the same credit for it, and it won't help him at contract time.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Yeah, this nigga, first game start, this nigga get hurt. Ain't that some shit?
But in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision.
Boy, when that hoe had that lingerie on, boy, I'm like, yeah.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Rodgers going to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes this just a few yards shy in the red zone before going out. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st and 10.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's complete to Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
The first carry now for the BYU
Jewish.
man. It's Jamal Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7th. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers now to throw. Buying time to his, and it's a touchdown for the Packers.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Packers 14. Jaguars.
McCann's got it teed up. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. That one complete. He finds Shark. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. To Thompson on the draw. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
The tackle made.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands.
Nah, that was the hook boogie. That was real gambling shit. Cause they do the spreads and all that shit. I don't understand none of that shit.
Path to the ball carrier.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Minshew into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Back at the 49.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Caught by Jones.
Let's go.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
No, so you don't respect the rules, son.
On 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man is Samuel, complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers! Mercedes Lewis in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
to kick off.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Shit. Damn. That bitch don't want to let me get that shit with what's the name? That boy double teaming, quadruple teaming him now. Curtis Samuel, he about to get a superstar. I just need like fucking 60 more yards. This game over though. Shit. Didn't he run like a 4.5 40 or some shit like that? What he ran? Ooh. Hey, you want to trade him? Boy, that boy said, "Bitch, you had me with 92 jumping as a corner." I told you, son, you can get Jordan. John already told that nigga be worth the first. Resign Terrell Armstead. I'll send you him in a second. What you want for Armstead? Nah, I ain't gonna do that, son. That ain't gonna go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right.
Down the numbers. There he goes. 20.
Ooh, that boy, man, that boy just broke a long-ass one. Almost scored that bitch right before the half.
So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has...
Damn, I thought I'd get the ball back at half. What the fuck is this?
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's tackled.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Again, a run with Thompson.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
1 yard. First down, Jacksonville.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Minshew throwing complete to Westbrook. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. This is Thompson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The tackle made by
no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Minshew.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense.
Man, that was a crazy-ass interception.
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Josh Jones in on the stop.
Aaron Jones.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Taking a shot for, it's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now.
Back, really. I know I'm not the oldest. At least I think I'm not.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the
Well,
9.
you know what? I probably am.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a
Tyler
third
ain't up in
down.
here.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Hey, he sold to like
Play count
38.
here. It's 3rd and goal.
I'm on the 36.
He's
There's Jones.
Damn, you young.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense
Ronnie like
was ready to
38,
look
30,
for that run
48.
pass option.
You get the sense
Ronnie,
that
yeah,
next
back
time he
like
has that
40,
opportunity, he
44.
may keep it himself and get to the perimeter.
Ronnie the oldest.
Probably owes us back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And the 13 and the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24.
Round about to be 44, son.
A good
I
drive
could've
gets him
touched for him.
inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too.
How?
Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained
I thought he was 38. I know he had to be like 38 or something.
Attempt that went through.
Oh, you 40? You 40,
I ain't,
soldier?
bitch, you know I ain't 40, bitch. That bitch lying his ass off, bitch. I'm 41.
41?
We'll see today. They rely more
Oh,
on the
that's
ground game here.
They may have change things offensively.
You
I just lost 2 people at domino tears, dog.
Add that one.
Unit because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit.
Hey, but how old are you in those years?
Starting to warm up a little bit over on the sideline.
How old is you in nose years? How old is your nose, motherfucker?
On the carry,
that motherfucker veteran.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a
How you making that right, young?
What's up?
How we gonna make this right, young?
Who got hurt?
Nigga, 3 starters on his team.
Damn.
Okay, I don't know about all that.
Yes, nigga, he just sent me the list.
Can we reset him?
No, nigga, they passed that. He lost his 90 speed tight end. He lost his 90 speed tight end, Darren Waller. He lost his outside linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he lost his starting defensive tackle, Maurice Hurst.
Davis now to return it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Corey Littleton and Darren Waller, nigga, that shit gonna hurt.
So this will be accepted as it moves.
I mean, how can we make it right, son? I mean, like,
ain't no how can we? Ain't no we in this motherfucker. It's no we.
I mean, honestly, truthfully, son, like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck though. Like, I never did that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's a fucking game, son. So what they think because they get fair sims, you know what I'm saying? They don't. The injuries have to be off for everybody from fair sims. What about everybody else?
Yes. Yeah, we've always rolled with injuries off on fair sim force wins. Because they're not playing. They're not playing. Yeah, like they're leaving a chance, like you know, niggas sub niggas out when they get red. Like a lot of niggas do that. So like,
but I mean, like I said, that's on me, son. I'll figure something out, son. But I mean, I don't know what else to do. But
you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed it off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he went nowhere.
Nah, we ain't doing no tricks.
Back to the 29. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I mean, I sent him up my bad. You know what I'm saying? That was on me. But I mean,
nigga said on my bad.
My bad. This man misses 3 of them.
Hold on. Let that shit with Tony. That my bad shit going up the window.
No, I'm just saying. I got that. I got that, son. But like, I literally, but I really didn't know you turned them off. I really didn't. I've never turned them bitches off.
That's crazy. Yo, this nigga don't advance from now on, yo. You don't advance no more, yo. You advance the dude, he's gone, my nigga. That nigga Tony don't advance no more.
That's cold blood. At least I ain't sent that bitch about 7 fucking weeks.
First down and 10. 32-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Look at Jake. He trying to get in where he fit in.
Too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So
I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen.
But if I give the nigga the trait, it's going to break the trait system, yo.
Not a trait, an upgrade. Like, let them. Hey, just say. I mean, we can boost them for the duration that they out, and then they get reduced back down.
Lead here to start quarter number 4.
No, the trace is gonna fuck it up. That's a trait, nigga.
Now Thompson, and he'll work this one up to about the 38. They get 6. That'll leave
it's gonna break this shit. It's gonna like glitch it out and shit.
By them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times
like
you think
once if y'all ain't realize that when niggas start doing traits, you'll start seeing the scenarios pop up more and more. If you give a trait to like niggas that who ain't ranked time.
Here's Minshew. He's got it complete to Thompson.
That nigga's killing me underneath.
Right at midfield.
I don't know if all them people got hurt that game, son. I mean, I ain't been looking.
This game was decided a while ago, and that completion
How you gonna look?
It's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding.
Just check the game played. Just check game played, and if they not on.
New contract.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it.
Oh, yeah.
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble.
This nigga.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10.
You said the Ravens or?
They run it here with
Is there a way to check games played?
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, last week he had 13 downs played, and then so I'm assuming that's when he got hurt.
Who that? Dan Waller?
The DT. I'm just looking to see downs played and shit to see if they really if they were playing already or.
It would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Yep, Corey Littleton went down that game too, so the DT and both of them went down that game.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm checking now.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled
Yep, both of them went. Yep, everybody went down that game.
See it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up
what I'm gonna do,
plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
I'm gonna give him some attribute points because I can't give him no boost.
As well. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people,
that's why I'm hitting them up now.
Stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Got his man.
Oh, this nigga is killing. This nigga running back is really killing me.
Chris Thompson.
That nigga say he wants Tony Pitts.
And the Jaguars get a score closer. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions.
I know he ain't say that for real.
People catch the football. You don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
He can go get a free bird.
Gets in for the score.
I ain't gonna lie. When I fucked up like that, I did give somebody a pick, so.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. A throw left side to start out, that's complete.
I'm just saying, like when I did that shit before, I gave a nigga a third. When I think the most I ever gave somebody was my first, because they lost their starting quarterback and they starting running back.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the
game. Real nigga, fuck you mean? This shit, it was my fault. Shit fucked over.
Their trigger guy throwing it.
Nah, that's how you see. I got niggas that want to play in the league. That be yo, let me get a spot. Let me get a spot. Those niggas know. I keep it a bag with niggas. I ain't on the other shit. These other niggas out here, they don't got the same clout I got. You feel me? I'm about to say that. What is in here? Yeah.
Hey, tell them I inbox them. I'm in the middle of my game, but I just inboxed him.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Packers 31, Jaguars 10.
McCann's got it teed up.
Yeah, he's
hey, this nigga cut the safety I had over here.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Who?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And Greg?
To feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So
I don't even feel bad for them now.
They trail big in quarter number 4.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Go look at it. Go look at his linebacker. He switched them all to linebackers so he can get the boost on the linebackers and his DNs.
That'll be a first down.
I guarantee you.
Oh, we better go look at that because that's against the rules.
Now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Minshew. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Deshaun Elliott, you out of here, buddy.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nah, you know what? I'm going to keep Deshaun Elliott. Anthony Levine, you out of here.
As a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Are you looking at the roster or the depth chart?
The 32. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a
only outside linebacker he got.
With our referee. So he was passing.
No, all the outside linebackers is the niggas that they really outside linebackers.
That's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
The open man is
he got rid of him.
Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Tight end Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. It'll be Minshew again. To Thompson on the screen. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Who are you playing, Justice?
Again, Minshew looking to throw.
Nigga took over my bills, man.
About the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case,
hey, I got the worst luck ever, yo.
Made a nice, sure tackle.
First play, like not first play, like first quarter. Marquise Brown go down 5 weeks.
Football here, nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down.
It told you 5 weeks.
Play drive to this point. So here's play number 9.
Who Marquise Brown? Nigga, I'm looking at the injury now. 5-week injury.
And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the
Oh, you just finished playing your game.
DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
Who you playing, yo? Tony, who you playing?
Jose.
Makes the score.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
Can't believe this. This really onside kicking like he coming back.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football.
Hey, what Tony said, yo, I ain't never played with, I ain't never cut him off.
Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down.
You playing?
Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
So Victoria.
2 to go on 2nd down. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Complete. This is Lewis. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
300 yards passing.
Whenever anyone catches the
Yeah, they play Warzone every day, though.
You get on the subway?
Yeah.
You going down? You going down there?
And they stopped him for a minute.
I got down there late. I ain't dropped straight down there.
Okay.
I got down there like on a rotation.
Fucking right, got it.
I don't think that was Bridgewater. I think that's more DJ Moore. Nigga threw a duck, and you'll say,
Oh, my game over.